So I know, Brooke, that you have a leader in Clay that has always been very focused on this guest data and like really wanting to bring that throughout the organization. Can you talk about the structure? It's kind of the similar question that I asked Jenna, but like what's the structure of how you analyze the data? I know the system does a lot in giving that sentiment of a review, and certainly classifies it into those appropriate categories. How do you guys dig in? How do you have a structure of communication about the data that's coming in?
Yeah, so while our restaurants are able to be really granular here at the RSO, the Restaurant Support Office, we're able to look through the GuestXM tool at things from a much higher, more strategic level, which we love. To us, if we are doing really well with guest sentiment, that indicates that our brand health is really strong. So it's all about, we have a lot of brand health conversations here. It helps us to really understand how are we doing with sentiment when it comes specifically to perceived value. That's been a big conversation this year. What about ambiance? What about food? How are we doing with our BEV program? And so the fact that we're able to look at things from a much higher level allows us to have those strategic conversations and also make big decisions with that data. And it's not just making a decision going off of our feelings or our beliefs. It's truly data backed, which we love. And what we found between just the correlation of average star rating and sales is actually average star rating is sort of a leading indicator of sales, of where sales are going with a restaurant or a region. So if we start to see an influx of positive reviews, the sales might not be following immediately, but we know that there are sales to come, because those people who had a great experience are going to come back, and other people who check us out online are going to see that those folks had a great experience and come see us for the first time. The same is true with negative reviews. If we're seeing an influx of negative reviews, well, we've just lost some guests. We need to try to recover those guests, but others will see those reviews and be less likely to visit. And so really, the GuestXM platform has just been great in helping us not only to understand where we are, but also predict where we're going.